Chimaev Diaz coming up next week, and big one on Saturday night. It seems like on the surface, at least, bad blood between Diaz and UFC, having a nasty breakup here at the end of his contract, and it seems like they're going to feed him to the wolves on the way out with this young lion coming up in Chimaev. At least that's the appearance that at least how people, I think, are viewing it from the UFC perspective or from the fans' perspective, is that that Diaz is pushing on the UFC to give him a fight. They're like, okay, here, you want to fight? You can go out with taking on Chimaev. So that's on Saturday night. Like I said, Chimaev's minus 1,100, Diaz plus 550. What do you think?
I like Chimaev. Listen, I love Nate Diaz. I love his toughness. He's got a great following, great base. He doesn't, he gives no Fs, if you will, right?
That's for sure.
And he takes no Fs. But listen, I think that Chimaev's the real thing. And I think he was fortunate to fight. Everyone has to be christened. Everybody has to be fortunate to fight. No matter how talented he is. They have to be dipped into that molten lava, that fire, to know what they really are. That they can survive the moment. When the moment comes. And the moment comes for everyone. And against Burns, the very experienced, very good, very difficult Burns, Chimaev had that moment. He was dipped into that fire. And he came out of it forged better than ever. And because of that, I think, because of his great skills on the floor, he strikes really well. He's well-rounded, but he's unbelievable. I mean, he is just unescapable when he gets you, for the most part, on the mat, or as close to being unescapable as possible. He's a steel trap, and I just it'll be fun to watch because Diaz only knows one thing: blood and guts. Just never say never, baby. Never stop trying. Always try to find a way, and he will. He will be doing that. But at the end of the day, I like Chimaev probably on the floor. I mean, he does it both ways, but probably on the mat. He is very similar to maybe the greatest, right? He retired, maybe the greatest of all time, Khabib. He's so similar in the mindset, in the technique, in his, in everything, his belief in himself. He's very similar to the great Khabib. And like I said, for me, maybe the finishing touch on this great possible masterpiece, that could be a masterpiece. He's not complete yet, but could be. He still has to go down the road and continue to prove it. But Chimaev, when he overcame that struggle, he had that struggle with Burns. To me, that was the convincer. He got tested, and like when after that tough round, the next round was coming up. I tweeted, you know what? Now we're gonna find. We already know he's good. Now we're gonna find out what he's got on the inside. We already know what he's got on the outside. Freaking talent. Now we're going to find out what's on the inside. And we did. And there was a lot.